Chelsea star Enzo Fernandez is seriously considering leaving. The Blues spent $121 million on the Argentinian star at the end of the January transfer window, and the 22-year-old remains a Premier League club record transfer fee. And Spanish publication Fichajes insisted that Fernandez had dropped a bomb on Chelsea because the Argentinian didn't have the edge he had hoped for. The report adds that this is partly due to the level of football being below expectations, and that Fernandez is seriously considering his departure from the London club if his situation at the team does not improve under the guidance of Mauricio Pochettino. Chelsea struggled to fulfill their ambitions by finishing 12th last season, meaning they will not play in European competition this season, and they are currently in the same position this season after 4 Premier League games, with former Arsenal midfielder Paul Merson questioning how long Fernandez will endure below-par performances before he looks for a way out. Merson told Sky Sports, "Chelsea have brought in 1 million players and you think, how do you get a team of this number? Chelsea is all about winning trophies. It's not Tottenham trying to get into the top 4, but that's what has to be done very quickly." Mauricio Pochettino will do it right because he is a good manager, but it will be difficult. They bought too many of the same players. Enzo Fernandez is a class apart, a cut above the rest. But how long will he last? There is not enough trickery in the team. You don't have a player who can put the ball through the A of the needly. The Chelsea loanee claims he is pushing for an exit despite Mauricio Pochettino's stance. Goalkeeper Kepa Arrizabalaga claims he is pushing for a move to Real Madrid, despite manager Mauricio Pochettino wanting to keep him at Chelsea. The goalkeeper also received interest from Bayern Munich, but quickly joined Los Blancos after they made an initial approach. Speaking to Marca, Kepa admitted that he had asked Chelsea to allow him to join Real Madrid. He added that Pochettino promised him playing time, but he wanted to move to Santiago Bernabeu. He says, "Everything happened very quickly. It's true that Pochettino wanted me to stay at Chelsea and told me that I would play and he trusted me. However, I thought a change would suit me. I wanted a change. Thomas Tuchel called me. I almost left to Bayern Munich. In the end, Real Madrid was my choice. When Real Madrid calls you, you don't have to think twice. It's a pleasure to be here and an interesting challenge." Kepa has played in 2 games for the Spanish side this season and has kept 1 clean sheet so far. Kepa Arrizabalaga joined Real Madrid earlier this summer on loan for the 2023-24 season. He is proud to be joining the Spanish Giants and wants to give his best for the club. Speaking at its opening in Madrid, he said, "First and foremost, I feel happy and proud to be part of Real Madrid, a club with so much history. Everything happened very quickly. I'm happy to be here, getting to know the facilities, the teammates. I can't wait to get started as soon as possible. Real Madrid and the Champions League are football history. I hope that by working together we can add to the legendary status of this club and win even more." Levi Colwill has revealed the former Liverpool star helped convince him to sign a new Chelsea contract. Anfield Watch report that the 20-year-old centre-back was a target for Liverpool earlier this summer and is seen as a solution for the left-hand side of the defense and a potential long-term successor to club captain Virgil van Dijk. However, Liverpool's short and medium-term chances of landing Colwill came to a halt when the England star signed a new 6-year contract at Stamford Bridge this August. Colwill claims that, in fact, Liverpool legend Adam Lallana did the Reds a favor by helping convince him to commit his future to Chelsea. The two were teammates at Brighton in 2022-23, and Colwill revealed he sought Lallana's advice on new Chelsea boss Mauricio Pochettino, with the midfielder having played under the manager while still at Southampton before making a decision on his new contract. Colwill said, "I've had conversations with Adam, and he's been telling me how good Pochettino is, and he thinks he's a very good manager, and I take that into account when I make my decisions. When I finally met him, Pochettino, I realized everything Adam said was true. Colwill had played every minute of Premier League Chelsea before the international break, although the Blues struggled on the pitch, winning just one of their first 4 games. Chelsea wonderkid sets Didier Drogba challenge as Mauricio Pochettino drops striker transfer hint. Tony Mowbray has challenged Mason Burstow to follow in Didier Drogba's footsteps at Chelsea. The 20-year-old striker has been heavily involved in the Blues' preseason tour of the United States this summer. In an interview with Chronicle Live, Mowbray recalled a conversation he had with Burstow and his family before the move to the Stadium of Light. The Sunderland boss revealed that the Blues youngster received several offers before deciding to join the Black Cats. He said, "I thanked him, and I thanked his mother for calling. I spoke to him. I knew he had some great offers. After our chat, he wanted to come here. I'm trying to sell this football club, and the biggest selling point is the fans I recommend. What an amazing opportunity to come and play in an environment very similar to the Premier League. 40,000 people in the stadium supporting the team." Then, Mowbray revealed his challenge for Burstow to etch himself into Chelsea history alongside the likes of Drogba. The 59-year-old added, "Get ready to go and play at Stamford Bridge for Chelsea and be the number 9 who scores all the goals and put your name alongside Drogba and all the great players who have played for Chelsea. I think he wants to do it. I hope he can come and play with the enthusiasm that he seems to have. He looks like an amazing athlete and a great lad. We are looking forward to having him on the pitch, and hopefully he can sneak onto the pitch." Created some of the chances that we created as time went on. Chelsea provided assistance in Olise's transfer as Crystal Palace set a new release clause. Chelsea have been given a big boost in their hopes of signing Michael Olise. The Crystal Palace star was heavily linked with a move to Stamford Bridge in the summer transfer window. But the move fell through after he decided to sign a new long-term contract at Selhurst Park. However, if the Blues wish to revisit the deal for Olise, then they are given a chance. According to the Evening Standard, the Frenchman has a new release clause in his contract, which will become active next summer. The report states that his release clause is much higher, although the exact figure is currently unknown. It is said that Palace have also rewarded Olise with a substantial pay rise from his previous salary, which was reported to be around $45,000 per week. Earlier this summer, Roy Hodgson admitted he was worried when he learned that Chelsea were pursuing a deal for the youngster. Ahead of the Eagles' clash with Arsenal, the 76-year-old said, "This is the best news we could have gotten. I'm worried, always asking when a club as big as Chelsea are interested in a player and people are going to think a move to them might be the best option. I always hoped that didn't happen, and Michael would have realized that at such a young age it nearby here is very bright and we can help to get to the next level very quickly. The decision is in the hands. I'm delighted for the club, and I have to congratulate Steve Parish and Dougie Freedman for the incredible job they've done in convincing him that with outside pressure, this is where you belong, and that's where it belongs. We think you will progress in the right way and develop in the right way." Palace set new release clause as Chelsea monitor Olise's transfer situation. The 21-year-old winger rejected interest from Chelsea to sign a new 4-year deal last month after the Blues activated a $35 million release clause in his previous contract. The new release clause is much higher, although the exact figure is not yet known. Palace chairman Steve Parish gave Olise a big rise on his previous salary, reported to be around $45,000 a week, to keep him at the club. Steve Parish is reluctant to lose another star striker after Wilfried Zaha joined Galatasaray on a free transfer after his contract expired. Olise is currently sidelined due to a hamstring injury he suffered while playing for France at the European Under-21 Championship over the summer. Chelsea continue to admire Olise, but are likely to dampen their interest after signing Cole Palmer from Manchester City.